Hey everybody! It was 5 years ago today that I posted my very first YouTube video, and in it was just a short video of my striped Raphael catfish. At the time I had no intention of ever speaking in any of the videos. I just thought I was going to show some of the cool fish that I had. My intention at the time was just to give people an idea of what the fish look like. I was still fairly new in the hobby. I'd only been doing it for a couple of years. And I know that when I first got started, it was really important for me to be able to see what these fish look like in other people's aquariums, so I'd have an idea of what to expect when I put them in mine. And so that was my goal. That was my intention when I first got started, was I was going to just put out videos of the fish and just show people what they look like swimming around the tank. And little by little, I got a little more bold, and eventually I began, speaking in my videos. And the first one, my mouth was so dry, I was so nervous, I could hardly talk. But I got it out there, and here we are 5 years later, and we've come a long way since then. But my channel really hasn't changed very much at all. And what this video really is a great big thank you to everybody that watches my videos on a regular basis, or if you just catch them now and again. Any kind of support, comments, likes, even dislikes, I don't care. Any kind of activity on my channel is always appreciated. And while I do on a fairly regular basis hear people say, like, wow, you've been doing this for so long, like, how do you not have more subscribers and how do you not have more views? I tend to agree in one sense that, after 5 years I probably should be getting more views than I'm getting. But on the other sense, I really don't do anything other than just post a YouTube video every day, sometimes a few of them in the same day. I think my record was 7 in one day. But I just kind of view them as my home videos. And what I mean by that is I don't really see myself as an educational channel. I'm not a how-to channel. I've never really seen myself as one of those commercial channels that is, I don't do the promotions and giveaways, and I'm not out doing meet and greets, and, I don't see this as like a television channel that is there with the goal of making money. I would certainly like to make money, but I want to do that by just having enough people enjoy my videos that number of views translates into a paycheck at the end of the month. That would be fantastic. But I'm not gonna make my videos for the purpose of making money or whatever. I've never had any interest in having that kind of YouTube channel, and I never have. I've never done videos like that. At the most, you might hear me talk about some product I like, or something like that. I might promote a product that I use or enjoy or something. But for the most part, what you're really getting with my channel is just my fish keeping hobby. I don't really know how to explain it. I've thought about it over the years. A lot of people call it a vlog, and I don't really think about it as a vlog, but at the same time, as I said, it's not really a how-to channel. It's not an educational channel. It's just kind of my home videos. It's stuff I find interesting. It's what I'm doing for the day. It's what I'm tinkering around with. I try to post a video every day, so some days where I'm not really doing much of anything, I just kind of put a video of feeding the fish or something like that. And I don't do any other kind of social media. I don't do Facebook, I don't do Instagram or Twitter or any of that kind of stuff. So considering that I really just sort of put out videos of my hobby, I'm just like some guy with fish tanks in my basement, and I'm posting videos of that, and I've got over 20,000 subscribers. Now that I know isn't the same as how many views I get on my videos, but I get hundreds of views, and even on some of my videos I get thousands of views, within the first few days it's been out there. And considering how little promotion and work I do for my videos, and how, the content is really just sort of my hobby and like my interests and my likes, and I put random stuff out there and all kind of mishmashy stuff. Because again, I don't even think of my channel as a fish keeping channel necessarily. I just think of it as my channel, and while most of it revolves around fish keeping, it's really just my channel. I put whatever strikes my fancy up there, something I find interesting or I think other people might like, and it's it's hit or miss. Sometimes I find out, all right, well, nobody's really interested in those kind of videos, and I don't do any more of those. I'm always looking for new stuff to do. I'm always trying to interact with people. I've done the Patreon thing. I still have a Patreon page. I don't really do much on it because nobody really seems to be interested in interacting with me over there. I always say, if you want content, let me know. Tell me what you want to see, and I just don't get much, so I don't do much. And it's the same here. If you want questions answered, or you like certain types of videos or whatever, then by all means tell me, give me feedback, and I'll always try to cater to what people like. But I'm never going to be one of those channels that does, I'll get asked a lot of times if I'll do like species profile videos, and I never do them. If you want to see species profiles videos, there's 1,000 other people out there that do them, and all they do is the same thing I would do, which would be to go look at fish-based website, copy down a bunch of notes, and then sit here and read them off to you, which is all any of those videos are. And I never bother to watch them because I can go read what it says on Fish-Based by myself. And maybe, I don't know, maybe some people would like to hear me say those things rather than read it themselves on Fish-Based. So maybe that is something I'll think about doing, shooting, videos where I talk about species profiles or something like that. But, give me feedback. Most of my videos really just sort of revolve around me and my hobby and what I'm doing for the day. And I try to keep it interesting. I try to keep it informational. But that doesn't necessarily mean I'm trying to say this is how you do it. I'm trying to basically say this is how I do it. And if you want to watch and see how I do it and see how it turns out, because it doesn't always turn out right, and it doesn't always turn out good. But if you want to watch and see how I do it, have at it, have fun. That's what my channel's all about. It really is not me trying to tell anybody else how to do it. It's not me trying to impress anybody. I'm not trying to get anybody's, approval on how awesome my tanks look, or how bad they look, or good they look, or whatever. My tanks are just my tanks. They're what they are, and I don't really worry a whole lot about, whether other people approve of them or whatever. Again, this is just sort of my fish tanks and my hobby. And after 5 years, I've got all of these people, and I still have all this support, and I think I have like the best viewers ever. I get great feedback. I have very, very few trolls. I get very few, stupid, ignorant comments. I really just have good, genuine viewers that like my videos and like my content. And to me, that's the most important thing. As long as people are engaging with my channel because they enjoy my channel and they like it for whatever reason, whether they like my personality or the information I cover, or they just think I have cool fish, as long as people are genuinely enjoying the content, that's what I care about. And as long as it's, genuine on my part, and what you see is what you get. And as long as we both have that kind of relationship, we'll keep right on going 5 more years, hopefully. But, I'd always like more viewers. So if anybody else wants to share my stuff on their social media or whatever, just because I don't do Facebook or Twitter or whatever, doesn't mean you can't post my videos over there and get the word out and spread the channel around, because I'd like to have a lot more viewers than this when I do my 10-year happy anniversary video. So thanks again for watching, everybody. I really do appreciate it. I do think I've got the best viewers ever, and I really do appreciate all the views and support I get after 5 years. So thanks, happy anniversary to all of us, and I'll see you real soon in the next one.